The common image of pre-colonial America often involves untouched wilderness. This perception includes vast, seemingly empty forests and lands. However, this view overlooks the complex societies that already existed. These societies were vibrant and actively shaped the landscape. Prior to European contact in 1492, America was already populated by millions. These inhabitants were organized into sophisticated societies. These societies featured complex economic systems. Advanced civilizations flourished across the continent. These civilizations existed long before European arrival. They demonstrate a rich and diverse history predating colonization. North America was inhabited by numerous indigenous nations. Each nation possessed a unique language and cultural identity. They also maintained distinct political systems. These societies were organized, not nomadic. Cahokia was a significant urban center located near present-day St. Louis. It flourished as a major settlement in pre-Columbian North America. By the 1200s, Cahokia's size surpassed that of London. The city featured carefully planned neighborhoods. Central plazas served as community gathering spaces. Massive earthen mounds were a distinctive architectural feature of Cahokia. Indigenous societies possessed advanced agricultural knowledge. They domesticated key crops such as corn, maize, beans, and squash. These crops were cultivated using the Three Sisters farming system. The Three Sisters method is a companion planting technique. This system naturally enriched the soil and maximized crop yields. The Iroquois Confederacy represented a union of several distinct nations. These nations operated under a system of shared laws and councils. The Confederacy employed decentralized decision-making processes. This political structure had a notable influence on early American political thinkers. The Iroquois model provided insights into federalism and governance. Indigenous America was characterized by extensive trade networks. These networks facilitated the movement of goods across vast distances. Copper from the Great Lakes region was a valuable trade commodity. Shells sourced from the Gulf Coast were also widely traded. Indigenous cultures often regard land as a communal resource. Land is also viewed as sacred, holding deep spiritual significance. This perspective contrasts sharply with the European concept of individual land ownership. European colonization emphasized private property rights. The differing views on land ownership led to conflicts between indigenous peoples and colonizers. These conflicts often resulted in displacement and dispossession of indigenous communities. The arrival of Europeans in new territories introduced diseases previously unknown to indigenous populations. These diseases included smallpox, measles, and influenza, among others. Indigenous people lacked immunity to these foreign diseases. This lack of immunity resulted in widespread and rapid transmission of the diseases. The rapid spread of disease led to a demographic catastrophe among indigenous populations. The consequences included significant population decline and societal disruption. Disease outbreaks had a devastating impact on indigenous populations in the Americas. Mortality rates reached up to 90% in some regions within a few generations. The scale of death significantly surpassed the initial impact of settler expansion. This demographic collapse dramatically altered the social and cultural landscape. The rapid loss of life hindered the ability of indigenous communities to adapt. Disease acted as a major catalyst for historical shifts in the Americas. Colonization led to the dismantling of existing civilizations. Colonizers seized lands from indigenous populations. Colonization resulted in the erasure of native cultures. Colonizers rewrote the histories of colonized regions to suit their narratives. Traditional narratives of American history often begin in 1492. This starting point overlooks the extensive human history that existed prior to European contact. Focusing solely on post-1492 events distorts the complete historical picture. A more accurate understanding requires acknowledging pre-Columbian civilizations and their contributions. Pre-colonial America was characterized by complex and thriving societies. The land was densely populated with diverse indigenous communities. These societies were dynamic and culturally rich. This reality challenges the misconception of America as an empty, undeveloped land prior to European colonization. Pre-colonial America refers to the period before significant European influence. This era is marked by the presence of diverse and advanced indigenous societies. These societies developed complex civilizations with unique cultural practices. They possessed sophisticated systems of governance and social organization. Acknowledging pre-colonial America provides a more complete historical narrative. It highlights the rich history and achievements of indigenous peoples before European arrival.